Hello and welcome back to this week's angel message, and that's a little hint of what deck we are going to use this week. Once again, we are back to the Angel Chatter Oracle card deck, and a little surprise, Metatron's twin that I mentioned last week wanted to come forward as I was shuffling the cards before we began filming with the message of, I know it's blurry, sorry, of grounding. So if you think about last week, Metatron's message was all about being centered, living more from your heart. And by the way, if you haven't seen that message yet, stop this video, go back and look at the one from last week, and then come back, and this is going to make a whole lot more sense for you. So as Metatron mentioned, living more from the heart helps you to be more in your body, correct? Of course. So as this energy begins to become a more prominent presence within your life, and you're consciously and actively desiring and acting more from this place of power, this love, you enter more in your body. Some things are going to happen with that. All of that excess weight, if you feel like you have been carrying excess weight, has been there to buffer you from unsavory energies, but also to help keep you grounded because you're literally heavier. So the more you operate from this, the more grounded you become in this energy, this power of love. That excess weight will just start naturally being released from your physical body. This is not a diet plan, people. This is just a side effect that can happen. Doesn't happen with everybody. Depends how old you are and what else you got going on in your world. And of course, always your choices, but you will become more grounded. As this energy of love starts to expand within your physical body, and this can take a bit, your awareness of the world expands as well. You begin to notice the nuances. If you have a pet and, oh, they feel a little off, and you understand why. You see the beauty in that dewdrop on the blade of grass in the morning, not just thinking your feet are going to get soaking wet when you're walking through the field. You notice the energy of another's tone when they're speaking. Even if you're not part of the conversation, you notice the tone. Your awareness expands and continues to expand. And that energy you carry within you, that love, naturally filters over to others. And it excites them. And that's how you teach, by example. You're not drudging through life and complaining and calling other people things and always being exhausted. You have chosen to shift and not fall prey to that anxiety, that anger, that exhaustion. It's not to say you're not going to get tired still, but when you are aware of it. And then you take steps to renew. This is the power of the love. This is the power that you can do. Because remember, if you paid attention to the month's forecast, we're starting to build up to that 2024. Can you believe it? We're approaching the end of this year. That's the year of harmony. It can still be a rough year if you're not taking, say, proactive steps now to actively invite in harmony, to actively invite the energy and that power of love. It's up to you. Next year can be much easier for you if this one has been a difficult one. If it has, I'm sorry. I see you and I understand a little all too well this year myself. Don't lead to burnout. Stay in that love and honor who you are. Be grounded in that moment. It will change your world. That's your awareness tip for the week. That's what they would like you to remind yourself. Here's the question you can ask. Thank you, Sandalphon. What energy am I grounded in at this moment? Is it love? Is it fear? Simple question. don't argue with the answer you get. If it's fear, ask yourself why. What could I do to get back into love and walk that path and talk that path more actively? Thank you for joining me. I'm your host and channel, Christine Alexandria, the founder of Angel Chatter, who thinks you are absolutely amazing. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully next week as we bring in another message. And this week, here's a little hint, it's going to be from Mary Magdalene herself. So until next time, mwah, sending you lots of love and the reminder, you're pretty fabulous. Bye for now.